In this lesson, we're reviewing identifying the error problem. It's part of the writing multiple choice. We're on page 471, question 16. Remember, this section is always from 12 through 29, and the questions get progressively harder, so 16 is still in the early stages. It's an easy to moderate problem. It's a level 2. One subject of Philippe Alpha's second novel, published more than 40 years after it has been written, is the illusory nature of the passage of time. We have to identify the error, find the mistake. You obviously don't have to correct it, but I always recommend that students do so. That will reinforce the rule, what the correct version should be, and hopefully your correct choice. So here we've got one subject of this author. There's nothing wrong with subject of, no glaring mistake. Published more than 40 years, more than perfectly fine. After it has been written is the illusory nature of the passage of time. Now, illusory is a good word. This obviously is just a little for vocab, and this means false, spurious, and specious are a couple of good words. You keep that in mind for the reading, but we have to deal with tense here. Hopefully, now, a lot of students I think can get this right, but I always want you to think about what it should be, and the answer here is C, and the reason, we have two levels of the past tense. His second novel was published, that's past tense, more than 40 years after it has been written. It was written previous to when it was published. Two levels of the past tense. We need a participle. And has, though, is what's called the present perfect or the present past. It's still going on, and that's wrong. We need a past participle, a past perfect, and it simply should be had. And had been will create this en ending. You would never use the regular past tense. You wouldn't say had been wrote because we have this had. So if you ever have a has or a had, it's always going to take that en ending, although there are some peculiar exceptions in English like had swum. There's no such word as swam. Anyway, I'm sort of digressing here. But we need this had there because it was previous to when it was published, and that would make the rest of it correct. All right, the answer here is C. See you next time. Thanks for watching.